Galilee, the deepest valley and the tallest tree in the territory of Naphtali. I love this place. They just flew me in for the class, but I did live here for 8 months. I love it. It's like an incredible spot. If you have extra time in Israel, I definitely highly recommend spending a little extra time here. I ended up coming for like a week and stayed for 8 months, so it's kind of something that might happen if you come here. I'll give you a little story. You guys heard of Shimon Bar Yochai? Yeah. Alright, so she was mentioning the Zohar. The Zohar is written by Shimon Bar Yochai. Mount Meron is his kever. It's like literally, if this building was where you'd see the mountain where he's buried. And on Lag BaOmer, which is, you guys have heard of Lag BaOmer?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lag BaOmer is his yahrzeit. It's the day he passed away, and he asked that actually be a day of celebration. And so, to this day, it is maybe the biggest gathering of Jewish people in the world. It's literally like something 500,000 people all just get together, make music, give away free food. It's just like a huge celebration. Everyone goes and visits Rebbe Shimon. I was there, not this year, but the year before. It's really intense. I went there at night. It was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've never seen so many Jews in your life. So here, this is my story, Rebbe Shimon. It's like, Shimon Bar Yochai was a holy guy who was so much wiser than you or I. He was a true believer and overachiever from the yeshiva of Rebbe Akiva. The Romans came and banned Torah teaching, but Rebbe Akiva kept on preaching. In prison, he still taught students until the Romans had him tortured and killed. And it was after this that Rebbe Shimon and two of his friends were discussing Rome. Yehuda said that the Romans were sweet for building bathhouses, bridges, and streets. Yossi sat silently, he heard everything that was said, but he spoke no word. And Shimon answered and said, all this that they made for their own interest. They built marketplaces just to recruit and fill our streets up with prostitutes. The bathhouses just for themselves to wash, and the bridges are to tax all those who cross. Now when the Romans heard how the sages debated, they praised Yehuda had him elevated. They exiled Yossi for just sitting still and declared that Shimon would have to be killed. So he and his son had to hide away. They stayed in the basement Midrash each day. His wife would bring them some water and bread, but he feared they would torture her, so they fled. It's Lag BaOmer, so leave your home like Rebbe Shimon on Mount Meron. Don't stay and hide in your cave, go play with your friends outside. It's a beautiful day. Shoot your bow and arrow up in the sky, get high on Torah like Bar Yochai. Light your bonfire, pulling all-nighter on the yahrzeit of the Zohar's writer. Well, Shimon and his son had to hide in a cave. Only by a miracle were they saved. A carob tree and water well were created for them to eat and drink while they waited. They sat naked with sand up to their necks to protect their garments from getting wrecked. Only put on clothes when it was time to pray, while they stayed in the cave and studied all day. 12 years they lived there on their own, and secrets were shown to Rebbe Shimon. The concealed was revealed to Bar Yochai, clear as that day at Har Sinai. Finally Elijah appeared instead. The decree's been canceled, the Caesar's dead. And so they emerged, but they saw there a man who was plowing and planting seeds in the land. Surprised, they cried, how could he forsake eternal life for this life that's fake? And then every place to which they turned their eyes went up in flames and burned, until a voice from